Listen, it's early out here, still cold in Ohio. Let's see if I can get a better view. A little bit more light. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay. I'm starting this video up early because I'm coming out here and finish working on the truck over here. And I just decided I want to say that it's up to you what truck you pick, but what worked for me is the only thing I can speak on from my own experiences. So everybody got to find their own way into doing what they have to do and what works for them, your comfort level. Because if you listen to somebody else and it does not work, you have to go back and start over again and follow your own advice. But when you think about getting a truck, you should maybe find one that you can have some type of mechanical inclination to work on yourself. And all of the things that you are doing to the truck, you know, do your research, learn as much as you can about every truck and every engine and the mechanics of it before you buy one, so at least you know there will be some things that you could do yourself or that won't cost much if you can't do it. And buying a truck cash or financing it, all of that's up to you. I just choose to know that things change in life, and there would be a time to where you can't make your payment, and there's a possibility you might lose the truck unless you have the resources to make it up in another area. I don't. But when you're fixing on your truck, every tool that you use, try to get you a little tool set together to know that you should have those things with you, because you might have to do something to your truck. Now, as I say, you know, you got to do what's best for you and not take everything somebody say personal, because it's just opinion. So let me put a disclaimer out there. I'm not an expert. I'm only a person that tries my best daily, and it'll accumulate to something positive if you keep that mindset. So I started off trying to put some aluminum wheels on, and I had already pre-purchased the studs, and I'm doing my steer tires to correct some things I said in a previous video. And it's not really that hard, but you know, you have to get up and get out, get it done. And for anybody that might start following my videos, I appreciate it. When you start off trucking, one of the most important things to do is to learn to be a good driver before you go any further with anything else. To me, one of the most important things that came into play was that I had a good trainer. I won't say his name without his permission to say his name, but yeah, that's me right there. You don't have to say Nike, Adidas, Reebok. Why represent them? Represent yourself, and represent yourself to the best of your ability, to where you leave a good impression on people, to where they don't mind encountering you. But that being said, I'm up and I'm out early because yesterday, as I was out here doing what I do, I started working on changing these wheels over to aluminum. And it's not that hard to take that off after you take the lug nuts off. I used a torque multiplier from Amazon. They're only about 60 bucks. They do work. You might have to put a little bit of strength into it, some grown man strength, to break the lugs loose. And it does work. It will take them off. So if you haven't watched videos on a torque multiplier, watch a couple videos on it, and you'll see that it's a beneficial thing to have. So I'm going to keep one jack stand, my 20-ton bottle jack, a torque multiplier, and basic tools. And maybe in another video, I'll take everything out of my tool bag to show what I will keep with me so I can do what I have to do. Broke the handle on my little sledgehammer. So, you know, you can accumulate your tool set from the flea market or garage sales so that you're not spending an arm and a leg. So as I took these out, I see that I have to take that spring off and just flop it over. Don't have to totally take it off. So I can just spin it to over here where it'll be open and nothing in the way, that I can knock those off. We'll put the new ones in because they're longer. But the point that I'm getting at is that don't be afraid to try. Get out there and do what you have to do. And so that's it for this video for right now. But I'll go around the truck one time because the first video was in the dark. And like I say, I had to learn growing up as a young man to live according to necessity and not desire. Because I spent a lot of money over the years just buying the things I desire. And those things get old, they break, they go away, lose track of it. You will take L's in life some kind of way. That's just a part of life. But you can do what you can do to minimize it. And as I say, you know, do what you got to do. It's important to chock these wheels when you're doing anything. And just get out and do what you got to do. And don't worry about who likes you, who doesn't like you, what people say. Don't listen to it. Don't worry about how you can impress somebody to do what you do. All this stuff is things people should know anyway. So I ain't here to school nobody, give out advice in the wrong areas or whatever, because there's certain things that happen that you just have to roll with the punches. But today, I should be able to finish this one and do the other side and have the steer tires changed over, and we'll be good. So later on today, I might come back on, make one more video about my progress with it. And when you think about what you'll be doing when you get your own truck, because if you're working towards that, it will happen. And just have some belief in yourself. But remember, you and you and you are the most important person in your life. And if you don't see to making life as best as you can, who else will?